There is a teaching or an emphasis out in the church today that Jesus took every opportunity to break the law of Moses, to rebel against the commandments of the Old Testament, and in that way to establish a new way to God. I would suggest to you that you will not find any place in the New Testament where Jesus breaks the commandments of God. That would include questions like going through the grain fields and plucking grain and eating them on the Sabbath. There, Jesus is totally observant with the law of Moses. Another one would be in John 8 when the leaders bring a woman, quote, caught in adultery to Jesus. And they say, the law of Moses commands that we stone such, but what do you say? And Jesus eventually tells them, let him who is without sin among you be the first to cast a stone against her. And Jesus, in his dealing with that situation, falls right in line with the requirements of the law of Moses. Jesus is seen on a regular basis quoting the law of Moses. And in so doing, he is establishing the fact, I agree with the authority that this text has over me and over you. Jesus knows it by heart. Jesus is a great interpreter of Scripture, including the law of Moses. Jesus goes even above and beyond the law of Moses. For example, he wears a tassel or a hem on the outside of his garment, which the woman with the issue of blood was able to touch. Jesus observes the Sabbath. Jesus is not giving offense to his contemporaries, either in the written or in the oral law. And in doing that, he is supporting the position that the Bible is authoritative over us, even over me. He's also fully identifying with his contemporaries. He's not trying to live above them. He's not trying to live so differently. Yes, Jesus was an observant Jew, and as such, he was laying a platform by which he was able to speak authoritatively into people's lives. I would suggest this to you, that we do the same in our own personal witness, so that what we do links up with what we say and how we live our everyday lives.